Yo, what up, what up? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. What's good? So, listen, in this audio, I wanted to ask you, is your relationship a scam? Is your relationship a scam? You're probably like, what the fuck are you talking about, right? So basically, what happens a lot of times in relationships, you know, when it comes to men and women dealing with each other, is that a lot of times men and women try to pretend to be what the opposite sex wants. So, for example, a guy might just want to have sex with a girl, but he'll pretend that he wants something more to get the girl comfortable with him so that she can, you know, drop her drawers and feel like, oh, this is, you know, like he really likes me and there's a connection and all this other stuff. But he's just really saying a whole bunch of shit to make her feel comfortable or make her feel a certain thing so that he can have some sex with her. But all he really wants is sex. He doesn't want anything serious, or he doesn't care about the connection. He's faking it and all this other stuff, right? Now, a woman, on the other hand, she will pretend to be what she thinks the man wants. So you have a lot of women out here who will say, oh, you know, I'm just chilling. I don't really need all this stuff. I just, you know, I just want to have sex and I just want to have fun. And if, you know, and that's it. So we could just get together and hook up and blah, blah, blah. Right. So she's saying all of this because she knows that there's going to be a lot of guys that will be attracted to that, who will be like, oh shit, this chick, you know, wants to hook up. Let me give her some attention. Right. But the girl is just doing that to get the attention from the guy. She's not really trying to hook up or do all this other stuff. She just wants that immediate gratification of the attention that she's getting. So what happens is that men and women both are saying and doing things to get the, you know, the opposite sex to give them whatever type of attention that they need, but it's not really what they want. So basically the relationship is a scam. So what happens is that, you know, you're let's say if you're the you know, the girl that's trying to get this guy to give her attention, all she really wants is really attention. She's not trying to hook up with him. She might not even really have sex with this guy in most cases, but she's pretending that she'll do these things so that the guy will give her attention and make her feel special. Do you understand what I'm saying? So when we look at it, when we flip it to the guy, you know, talking to the girl, a guy might act like he's really interested in her, like he wants a commitment, like he wants something serious, because all he wants to do is get sex. So now, you know, he's getting the attention from the girl who's about to give him sex, but he's pretending that he wants something more. And the reason why it's a scam is because what's happening is that the people are not really going to get what they want. So you're presenting one thing, but what you're presenting is not really what they're going to get. It's kind of like, let's say if I was trying to sell you, I'm about to sell you a microwave, and I say, hey, listen, you know, this microwave is special. What the microwave is going to do is you can put anything in there and it'll cook it to perfection. You can put just a whole frozen chicken in there and just press a button, and in 5 seconds it's going to be done and well cooked and everything. And you could put a freaking shoe in there and the shoe's going to turn into a sandwich. Like, it's a magical freaking microwave. And I'm telling you this shit, right? Now I'm telling you this shit because I want you to give me money and I want you to buy it, right? But once you get the microwave, you find out, wait a second, this microwave don't do shit. This is bullshit. It's not working. It's not doing what it says. So it's the same thing in relationships. So it's a guy, he's saying, hey, baby, I'm feeling you. I want to get to know you. He's telling you this shit so you can buy into his bullshit. So when you finally give him some ass, now he's like, I'm gone. So now you're like, wait a second, but you said that this was going to happen, and now it's not happening. It's not happening. What you said was going to work is not working. Same thing goes for women. Women are like, oh yeah, I'm gonna hook up with you. We're gonna get together. We're gonna, you know, do some stuff. And, oh, I really like you. And we're gonna, you know, and make this happen. And then the guy gives the attention. So he's buying into her bullshit. And then once she gets all the attention and sucks him dry of all his attention and maybe his money and his time, she's like, you know what? I'm not really feeling it. And then she moves on. Because all she wanted was the attention. Just like all the guy wanted was the sex. Just like, you know, me selling the microwave, all I wanted was your money. But what you got in return was shit. So this is why, you know, relationships usually don't work out well, because a lot of people are in scam relationships. And the reason why people do this is because most people are too scared or too cowardly to be honest about what they want, because they're scared the opposite sex is not going to reciprocate or give them what they want. So a guy, he'll pretend that he wants something more than sex because he's too scared to just let women know, hey, I want to hook up, and actually have to go through the work to actually probably find a girl who authentically just really wants to hook up, right? And girls will act like, women will act like, oh, yeah, I'm a free spirit and I can just have sex and it's no big deal and all this other stuff. So then they put that shit out there because they feel like it's easier to sort of like attract guys in that sense, in that fashion. So they'll try to act bigger and badder than they actually are. Like, oh, I'm some new age type of chick who, I'm free spirited and yeah, I can just do this and I can just do all of that sexual stuff. But that's not really what she wants. She wants a guy who's going to, commit to her, or who's going to like really be the type of dude that's going to be there and spend time with her. But she rather just take the attention that she's getting from acting like she's one of these free-spirited sexual chicks. But that's not really what she is. So then next, the guy tries to, make stuff happen, and then it doesn't really happen, and then he moves on. But she gets that instant gratification. But the thing is, she's too scared to actually, if she really wants to come in a relationship, she's too scared to just be honest with the guy and say, hey, look, I'm looking for this, I'm looking for that, and go through what she needs to go through to actually find that guy. So a lot of people are just really in scam relationships. And the reason, again, they're in scam relationships is because they don't want to do the work or put in the effort it takes to get what they want authentically. You understand? So this is why it's so hard for most people in relationships, because everybody's pretending to be what they're not, to try to get something out of somebody. And then once the shit hits the fan, once they realize, oh, this person was just playing me, this person was just being an attention whore, nothing really happens. And it's like, the guy that was trying to get with the girl, once he noticed that she's just being an attention whore and using him for his money or, for his time or his attention or whatever, he feels cheated. He's like, oh, this is some bullshit. You understand? Like, I thought we was going to get shit popping, and we ain't get shit popping. Same thing happens for women. Women are with this guy. They think he's all sweet and nice and he could be the one. And then he fucks you and you never hear from him again because he was pretending to act like he wanted more than what he really wanted, which was just the sex. And now you feel like, oh, this is some fucked up shit. And the reason why it's hard for most people to really, get what they want out of these, out of a relationship, again, is because people are afraid to be honest and actually do the work or put in the effort it takes to find someone who you authentically connect with. So this is why you end up with all these scam relationships. You're trying to, swindle people or scam people or manipulate people into, giving you what you want, but you're not being honest. You understand? Because you're scared your honesty is not going to go over well. You would rather, pretend to, instead of you being a guy who could just have a number of girls to hook up with, right? You would pretend that you want something more from this girl or that girl to manipulate her in order to have sex with her and this other girl just for that short period of time, instead of just actually trying to find girls who want to hook up with you that you could hook up with whenever. You understand? If you're a girl or if you're a woman who wants an actual relationship and wants attention from a man, instead of finding guys that you like and guys that really like you, you'd rather have a guy here and there that you might not even really like. You're not really that interested in him, but he's giving you attention. He's taking you out. He's doing all these other things. And then you're acting like you're into him just so that you can keep getting that attention. Do you understand? But you're not really into him and it's not really doing him any good. And you're just like, all of a sudden just going to kick him to the curb because after you get your attention fix, you're done. Instead of you just trying to find a guy you connect with that will give you the type of attention you want, you actually put in an effort to find that guy. You would rather find some dude here and there that you're just going to use for their attention and time and energy. So what I'm saying to you guys really is that you're wasting your time being in these scam relationships. What you need to do is you need to understand that if you want something out of a relationship, or if you want a certain type of relationship, you first have to be honest with yourself about what you want. Then what you need to do is that you have to go out there and find people who really want the same things that you do, that you can connect with them, and then you can make things happen. The thing is, people are lazy. People don't want to put in any work. People just want, that they'll do this whole manipulation thing to get the little quick fix, instead of really just being authentic and really getting what you want and not having to, go through all this nonsense. See, the reason why a lot of people get played in relationships is because they're perpetuating the cycle of these scam relationships. You understand? Because this is the thing. I notice a lot of women they'll deal with a guy who they're not really into just to get attention, play around with him a little bit, take his money, do all this other stuff, right? But then when they actually find a guy that they like, right, they'll get mad at that guy they like because he played them. But you just played the other guy that you wasn't into, a week ago. So how do you expect this guy to be honest with you if you're not even honest with the other guys? You understand what I'm saying? So you have to first be authentic first, and then you will attract those other authentic people. Do you understand what I'm saying? So stop trying to scam people. Stop trying to be in these scam relationships. Be authentic, be honest, so you can actually have a real relationship with substance, whatever that may be. That can just be a sexual relationship, but it's a sexual relationship with substance. This can be some sort of long-term committed relationship, but it's a long-term committed relationship with substance. You understand? So, that's all I wanted to say for today. But guys, listen. If you have any questions, hit me up at askmrlocario@gmail.com, and make sure you click the link below to get my free ebooks and audio programs and all that other good stuff. All right. So that is it. I'm out of here. Remember, guys, the truth is inside you. Peace.
Step up your dating game and join dating coach Mr. Locario's Bad Boy and Bad Girl membership program. By becoming a member, you will receive 45 through 90-minute audio and video step-by-step dating advice tutorials every month that are guaranteed to help you get what you want out of your dating life. Go to MrLocario.com to join today. That's MrLocario.com. MrLocario.com.